a Texan shave, steel in hand, traditional wet, shaving smooth and grand.
Howdy, and welcome back to A Texan Shaves. Today we have another micro artisan episode whatever number's on the thumbnail. This one I'm very excited about. All the credit for this one goes to Doug Lane of Adopted Acres. He is the one that brought this company to my attention. Thank you, Doug. I'm very happy. And this one is a company called Fern and Shadow. They're on Etsy. I'll have a link to their Etsy in the description below. And the soap I got from them is called Rite of Winter. And here's the label. And one thing I really like, and one reason why this one kind of jumped ahead of all of the other micro artisans I have yet to do, was because of that little bit right here on the label. They are literally just about an hour and a half, 2 hours down the road from me. And that's their symbol for their base. This is called the King base. But they are made in Texas, so I had to jump on it. They have a nice side label as well. Their company, Fern and Shadow, Artisan Shave Soap, 4 ounces, and they have some really fantastic labels. Now this one's kind of dark, not sure how well you can see that. I'll just kind of get some different angles so you can take a look at it. And really smooth, interesting pour on this soap that I'm curious about. It's soft. Really looking forward to this. The fragrance on this is incredible. We're going to talk about that in a second. Now I also have their splash, and I really like their splash bottle. They have this informational side with the name of the fragrance and the ingredients, and then they still have the label art on the other side. It's a really unique label. I like it a lot. Really interested. I did put a little bit of it on this morning, and it's still there. It's light, but it's still there. This fragrance is so good. For the hardware, I am using the Tier 1 Echelon with the Ranger handle. A lot of you know I've been using this for about 3 weeks now. Absolutely in love with this razor. We're going to talk a little bit about this razor in this video. I'm going to do a full review. If you're looking forward to the review, hopefully I'll have it done this week. I know some of you have asked for me to do that. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it in this video. And then something else I have new is I commissioned Frank Shaving to make me a brush. I've been wanting a brush to go with my Lone Star razor, which a lot of you know. This is the Lone Star that I did with Alpha Shaving. And so what I did was I saw a nice vintage style handle he had, and I bought all he had left. He only had 4 left, and it's this beautiful blue vintage style handle. It's a 22 millimeter. I can't remember the name of this synthetic, but it's fantastic. It's what I'm using. I had Texan Shaves. This is the center of my normal logo put on there. And then I had a Texas star put on the bottom. And I've been really loving this brush. So that's what we're using. Real quick about the razor. So the Tier 1 Echelon. This is a dual head, which I've explained before. You have different angles on each side, which changes the aggression. This side is the mild side. It's kind of Henson-like at 30 degrees. And this side is a little bit deeper angle, and you can tell which side you're on by the grooves on the mild side, and then there's nothing on the more aggressive side. And how that works, so you don't put this together improperly, you'll notice on the bottom of the base plate, the tab on one side goes all the way through, and then it doesn't on the other. So that way, and if you look here, the tab is longer on one side than it is on the other, so the base plate and the top cap can only go together a certain way. So if you try to put it together wrong, it doesn't clamp all the way, so you have to turn it around, and there you go. So let me load this up. Have a first use Persona Gem Diamond Coat, and another reason why I'm using this razor today is because I had such a fantastic shave in the blizzard battles yesterday. I literally don't have very much to shave, so I'm going to be using, I'm only going to do 2 passes. I'm going to use the aggressive side and then the mild side in 2 passes. So this handle's a bit longer than most. I really enjoy it. It's great for head shaving, but it's very comfortable. I love the diameter of it, and we'll go into all the details when I finally do a full review. But I wanted to show that off a little bit more. I know it's becoming quite popular in social media, so I wanted to use it again and get a little more information about it. I know some of you have been waiting for my review, and I will get that out this week. So let's load this up. I have not used this yet. This will be my very first time. And let's see how it lathers. And here we go. We're going to go in and we're going to go heavy. Lathering up immediately very nicely. Fern and Shadow. So, fragrance profile of Rite of Winter. Rite of Winter begins with the shock of cold air against your face, sharp, clean, and silent, like stepping outside just after a fresh snow has covered everything in sight. The first impression is not smoke, sweetness, or heavy woods. It is open winter air, bright, frozen, and still. Then the green begins to rise. Snow-dusted pine cuts through the cold first, followed by the darker edge of black spruce and the soft damp of hush moss beneath the ice. The scent unfolds slowly, like walking deeper into an untouched snow, where the air stays crisp and the evergreens stand heavy under frost. As it settles, Rite of Winter becomes smooth, cold, and atmospheric. The freshness softens into a quiet evergreen finish, clean winter air, chilled needles, soft moss, and the stillness of frozen woodland after midnight. That sounds like a dream to me. And this lather, boy, wow, it is looking glorious. I'm pretty sure I have plenty for 2 passes, so I'm going to go with that. Beautifully loaded brush. So let me get this rinsed out. Smelling wonderful in here. Now, talking about the coldness and everything, I haven't read the ingredients to see if there's menthol. It doesn't mention it in the description, but we're just going to find out whenever I shave with it. Get this tub nice and cleaned out. All right. Let me get that set there. Set there. Let's get the glasses off and the face wet. All right. See how she does. Now, right now, when I checked before I made this video, they only have, ooh, this smells good. They only have 2 fragrances. My daughter really loved this scent also. When I handed her the tub to sniff, she was like, ooh, it was one of those double, triple takes where she had to go back in for a few more whiffs. They only have this and another one. I can't remember the name of it, but it's supposedly a Sunny Delight fragrance. It's like a citrus tangerine type thing. So if you like the smell of Sunny Delight, I know I'm probably going to pick it up because I love a good citrus. And well, that lather is nice already. But the one I missed, and Tug Lane bought the last one before he shared it with me, darn you, was a barbershop he has, and I'm looking forward to it. I did ask him, and he is restocking. It just has not restocked yet, but I plan on getting one the moment it does. Especially after I see how this shave does. But already I am loving this lather. It has a slightly different texture than I'm used to, but nothing, it feels really, really good. We're gonna add some more water here in a second, but it is super creamy. All right, let's get some more water. I'm just gonna use the sprayer. Oh, this stuff is blowing up. Wow. Yeah. That lather is fantastic. Now, Doug has not had a chance to get to his yet because he is on vacation, so in your face, Doug. But I do thank him for pointing this guy my way. I really love featuring Texas artisans, such as Noble Otter and Van Ulay. And oh man, that is slick. I just cleared that off and it is very slick down there. This is going to be a fantastic shave. I'm using this in the morning for a head shave too. Alright. Now, I was going to do a straight razor shave today because I got a brand new one from Roman Komlesh and I have yet to use it and I really wanted to today, but I always kind of shy away from using a straight on a soap I've never used before. So I was going to kind of wait. So I'm going to show that razor off some point this week also. Alright, here we go. Fern and Shadow. I love the name too, and their logo is really nice. Now, I have never met the gentleman. I did speak to him. We exchanged messages on Etsy. And apparently he knows of me and seen my channel. And he knew of Doug, and he's a fan of Doug's work at Adopted Acres, Doug and Kara. But he said we've never met or chatted, so I don't know how or where he's in the community, but he is in the community, in the social media wet shaving community. So if you do decide to look at his goods and purchase from him, be sure to reach out and say hi and get to know him. I always do with every artisan I purchase from. It's really good to get to know the artisan. I have a lot of fun talking to them about their products, learning about them and how they came to start making soaps or razors or whatever else they make in the wet shaving world. I keep wanting to flip this around. I'm so used to, of course, double edges. I think I might have did that on the other side. With as little growth as I have right now, it really wouldn't matter. Now these razors that are like this, that have a mild and aggressive side, I treat them like an adjustable when I shave with them. So first two passes, usually I'll use the more aggressive side, and then I'll switch it to the mild side for the final pass. But you do you. There's no rules. I just found it to be a very effective way to use a dual-sided razor for me. But if you do something different with these, like if you have the Taisoto Duo, or if you have even the Smile Plus from Razor Rock head and body shaver, let me know how you use both sides of that head. Alright, we're gonna second pass. Man, this smells so good. Not feeling any cooling, but I get the gist of it with the aura of the fragrance. Aura, is that the correct word? With the atmosphere of the fragrance, maybe? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but just the sense I'm getting from the fragrance, to put it that way. Use simpler words, Barry. Don't try to be fancy. It is a very, very good lather. Wow. Very impressed. I'm not sure how long he's been making soaps. He's only been on Etsy for a very short time. Very, very short time. But I highly suggest you go check him out. Read his story in the About section. And take a look and see if there's anything you'd like to get. Well, there's only two choices. So I am very happy with this already after one pass. I will definitely be returning. I'm pretty sure this lather could take more water if I wanted to really spend the time on it. So we're going to go the mild side now, and I'm going to go ahead and go against the grain since I really have very little. And this razor is extremely forgiving on the neck for me on the mild side. You've seen me shave with it before, and I said I feel like I can just keep going over and over in the spot like I'm doing right now, and I can. I've yet to get irritation. I'm sure you can, but I've yet to get irritation in doing so. Just keep it a super light touch. I know some people do not like dual-headed razors because they feel like they have to rinse more. But as I've stated, it doesn't bother me. I use a lot of single-edge razors. I'm a fan of gym blades, AC razors, and the such. So it's really the same thing. To me, at least. But I get it, you know, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But like I said, there's no rules. It's just shaving, guys. It's just shaving. I really love this fragrance. So it's about 2 p.m. right now on Sunday, the 5th, and I went over 24 hours from my last shave, the blizzard battles I did, and honestly, I would have been fine not shaving today. I had so little, but with this little added 2-pass, I will not have to shave tomorrow. I am almost positive, especially with the quality of shave this razor gives. I had to make sure I'm on the right side. And the quality of this soap. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna get a rinse, come back up for the splash. My final thoughts. Be right back. All right. Ooh, that was a damn fine shave. 100%. I'm a fan. I am a fan of Fern and Shadow. Keep that good work up, my friend. Oh, let me get another. Oh, man, that is so good. All right, let's try the splash out. Give it a good shake. And get a pretty decent amount. Oh, that fragrance, so good. Wow. Get my mustache back in order. Ooh, definitely get a little more of the pines, a bit more defined, of course, because it's not hiding in the soap. Remember, the truth tells all in the splashes and EDPs when you have them. Oh, that is so good. That is a wonderful, wonderful fragrance. I am so glad I got this one. So glad. I can't speak. Having a moment. All right, Fern and Shadow, guys. Right of Winter. Let me show you that label art again. Check them out on Etsy. Like I said, I'll have the link down below. If you do decide to purchase and you do message him, tell him Barry from TEXANSHAVES sent you. I think you will enjoy this. As you saw, the performance was incredible. The lather, I kind of want to re-lather. The lather had this really comforting, cushioning feeling to it. I wish I'd have broke out that straight razor, honestly. But that's all I got, guys. Find your peace in what and where you can. We'll see you next time on the Texan Shaves. Goodbye.
Find your peace in what